Hey, my name is Corey Edwards. I'm the front of house engineer and production manager for Elevation Worship. We're here in Knoxville tonight at the Food City Center at the University of Tennessee, and we're right in the middle of our Elevation Nights winter tour. Out here at front of house, I have the L650. Pat Shearer, who is our monitor engineer, has an L550 Plus, and we're connected via the Blacklight system, all MADI, and you know, obviously I'm mixing the PA from here and he's mixing ears. We have a handful of wedges on stage. And then off this desk, every night we do a stream mix, just in the event that we do any kind of broadcast. We also have the Blacklight concentrator on stage, which we have arranged a couple of those MADI ports if we ever need to do MADI splits for broadcast trucks or any recording. But I'm using the matrix mixer in here with a couple of routing tricks. And we have a pretty slammin' stream mix that I'm able to give out. And we've actually done a couple shows, live stream shows from that stream mix, which we're really proud of. Both at front of house and at monitors, Pat and I have quite an extensive list of scenes that we run through the show. Both he and I are firing these off of timecode, which SSL has made that very easy to do. That originates from our playback system. And then within songs, you know, we have quite a few lead vocals on stage. They switch in and out all the time. And so we're using the scene list to fire those and make those changes during the show, which keeps us focused on mixing and not on navigating the desk. One of the things that drew me to this console, aside from the name, was just the way it sounded. I loved working on it. I loved using the EQs. The EQs feel so musical to me. I can hear all the little changes that I make. And then obviously the preamps are iconic. I think the SSL did an amazing job with these pre's. We run the inputs pretty hot, and then I mix pretty hot coming out of the console. So to have a desk that can handle that, to have summing buses that can handle that is really important to me. The other part was moving away from external processing, and I'm really proud to say that 90% of my EQ is all done on the channel strip. It's an EQ that I really love and can really rely on. Aside from that, the dynamic section is amazing. I love the compression and the gate. They feel like the old analog channel strips to me, and to have them built in and on board was a huge plus. So aside from the amazing channel strip, SSL has also given us a huge library of plugins and emulations that I really love to use. I use a handful of them all over the place, but one of my favorites is the Blitzer, which I use all over the rhythm section of the band. I also really enjoy using the Listen mic compressor, which is kind of an old school compressor that I kind of rely on with my overheads. And then recently they just added in the new Fusion plugin, which is super helpful. I obviously have a real Fusion in my rack, but being able to use a Fusion in a couple other places has been a huge plus. The support that I've received from SSL has been incredible from the second that I switched over to this platform. Their team has had my back from day one, and they've been really great, both on the support side, but also on the development side and listening to what engineers like myself need and want out of this desk. And I've been excited to see some cool features come out as part of that. In my rack, I have a couple other pieces of SSL gear that I really love having. I have the SSL Bus Plus that I'm using on my final mix bus. And that has moved a couple times through my rig and on different buses and inputs. But I've landed with it there on this tour, and I'm really loving what it's doing. I also have a Fusion in the rack, which I use on all of our playback and stems that come from the stage, just to warm it up, add some life, add some stereo width. And then another new addition to the rack is the SSL UMD192, which I really love having. We're using it currently for all of our recording and virtual playback. It's been very easy to use, very rock solid, and it was an easy addition into our ecosystem. So that's my rundown of how I'm using the L650 out here at front of house. We have 2 more nights on this run. We're looking forward to a great 2 shows. Thanks for watching.